What's the Doom sponsor? Well, we're sponsored to play the new Doom game. Yo, Gloomkami, thank you for the 35 months. Braised Brisket, thank you for the 9 months. Honestly, guys, I think I'm just gonna start a new character. I don't know. There's so many cool classes. Like, I feel like we might as well. I mean, we could do Radagon and Elden Beast, but I don't know. The new Doom has out-of-bound strats. Yeah, the new Doom is pretty crazy. Maybe we go for a bow build. Or maybe we go for the level. Should we go for the Rune Level 1 build? He doesn't want to finish the run. I mean, I can finish. All right, fine. I'll go kill Radagon and Elden Beast in like fucking 2 seconds. All right, just for you. Just for you, I'll go murder them. This isn't 2 seconds. Yeah, well, we don't do fire damage, so. What the? I thought you could jump that, to be honest. What the? Well, they made Elden stars explode so fast. Throwing dagger, go. Pocket sand. Such good RNG against Elden Beast. What do you mean? Was that good RNG? It was 2 seconds. Alright, chat. There we go. See, we did it. Run finished. Yeah, Radagon and Elden Beast aren't any different in the mods, so. Yeah, being able to use Torrent in the Elden Beast fight actually makes it kind of fun. You miss Hoarfrost Stomp? God, Hoarfrost Stomp was so broken. Elden Beast mount unlocked. Yeah, somebody was asking what the Doom sponsor is. We're sponsored to play like the end game missions in Doom: The Dark Ages. I think we're doing chapter 20 to 22 for the sponsor. Am I going to get the missing 1%? Yes, we will. We will get our missing 1% as well.
Lord of frenzied flame, I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours.
Death.
Destined death.
All right. Is that blood under the eyes? You have a blush. I feel him kind of cute. You arrive at the end. Well, I want to do another. I want to like make a different try a different class in the mod. I might try. And so does every class have like a note, even the melee classes? All right, yeah, let's do Rune Level 1 then. Speak. I'm starting with the imbued sword key. They are more lame because no magic. There is some cool magic, yeah, for sure. But you do get cool like armor buffs and stuff as Rune Level 1. Oh. All right. Skipped legendary cutscene. We watched it just a day or two ago. It's okay. Hey, Chinny, thank you for the 61 months. RL1 is more HP than other starting classes. It might be the arm. Yeah, the armor gives... Where are we? Path of the Prisoner. So does the... I guess the only thing is the prisoner doesn't have weapons, right? There's no, like... Doesn't look like there's Rune Level 1 weapons. So what, am I just stuck with the club forever? Well, there's... Yeah, I don't know. There's Rune Level 1 weapon. Like, I'm sure there's weapons you can use at Rune Level 1, but there's no note for it, so like I don't really know where to go is the problem, right? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I kind of, I don't know, like I kind of like knowing where to go for the weapons. I want to do Rune Level 1, but I also am overwhelmed by the idea of not knowing what weapons to use. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I will start as a different class instead. You can get a ton of artificial stats in the mod. Yeah, for sure. Fort Height. Is Fort Height the... Oh, yeah, yeah. This is... Okay. Fortnite? Yeah, yeah, Fortnite. We still never went down to CO for either. Oh, it's this fucking guy. I don't really want to fight this guy. Oh, shit.
Welcome.
Welcome. What FromSoft will do for swapping horses in the Tarnished edition. Wait, is the Switch edition of the game actually going to have oh goodness. Is it actually gonna have like torrent skins? Hmm. Insane horse armor. Oh. Where the hell is the... Oh shit, am I dead? Wow, that doesn't kill you, that's crazy. All-knowing gauntlets. Wait, we didn't get them yet, did we? No. Hmm. They must be over here then. No? Wait, what? This fucking asshole. Aha. Int Faith Arcane in Mind. Hmm. So this is like if you wanted to be like a spellcaster as Rune Level 1. Academy Crystal Cave. Oh. Lane Dell, the all-knowing armor. That is not very just I like how it just says Lanedell. Like, oh yeah, let me just search all of Lanedell for the all-knowing armor. No problem. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do Rune Level 1 or not. Like, I mean, I kind of do, but I also kind of like just knowing where to go to get the cool weapons. Because the thing is, I can look at the note of this, and I can know where the good weapons are, but it doesn't guarantee that I'm actually gonna be able to use them. Oh, Fundamentalist actually has a Shadow Rune. I don't know. I might start with a different class. I don't know if I'm feeling Rune Level 1 right now. Or not. Can always go back to it. I kind of want to try the bow character, yeah. Iron Eye. Yeah, we already finished the Rune Level 1 run. It was pretty quick. Another stealth archer build. What have you been watching? Skyrim or Oblivion? Marksman. Haha. Although, you know what I wonder? I wonder though, like, are the boat... I don't think there's probably much... I like the cool, fancy new weapons, and I don't know if the boat... Sorry, I'm like... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, only one damage type is used. Applied damage is determined by ammo type. Oh, that's interesting. What is the starting armor? Bow range? Sorry, I'm like the most indecisive person in the world, chat. The bows seem cool, but at the same time, I don't think there's gonna be like crazy new move sets for the bow. Because at the end of the day, you're just like shooting an arrow. At the end of the day, you're also swinging a sword. Yeah, but there's fancy new ways of swinging the sword. Marksman is OP. Every class is OP in this mod, to be honest. I guess Nox is like night stuff. Let's be an Underworld Mage. Recluse. Oh. Yeah, my last character I used Frenzy a decent amount, so. Why am I changing again? Because I changed my mind. Are these guys my friends? The lightning balls? Oh, are we in Siofra? Aha, we are. Oh, there's a chest here. Huge damage. Die. I hate these enemies. They're just, they take like no damage at all. They're so like not worth actually fighting. So EP today? Yeah, I guess I didn't sleep that well last night. What about on top? Oh, why did I should have got the item. Ah. Wait, Dragonkin. Oh, that's like the first level of spells is right there. Oh, that's what we already have, though. Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. The Lake of Rot. The Dragonkin Halberd. What happened to the other run? We finished it. I mean, I will get back to doing the 2x in DS2. I'm still kind of burned out on DS2 because I was doing the randomizer for like a month straight. And I already finished it now, so it's kind of like... It's kind of hard for me to like stay motivated. At least trying to do the 2x permadeath was just like, I don't know. I wasn't really having fun trying to do the 2x permadeath. It's just like too tedious. So when I get back to doing the DS2 rando, I'm just gonna do it as a challenge run. Didn't you say you missed it? I did. But just because I said something doesn't mean that's like... I know it's crazy, but like just because I say that I missed something, like yeah, I missed it, and then I started playing DS2 again, and then I realized that I didn't miss it. So like what is your point with that comment? For me to be like, "Oh yeah, you're right. No, I don't." Like I literally just sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry I'm so like sometimes I just feel like an asshole. I should just be... I don't know, I'm sorry. My find has Yes, my mind has melted because I can't even say, I can't even speak anymore apparently too. Why the pick for the Night Rain event is 10 years old? The pick for the Night Rain event is 1 year old. That was when I was at the DLC. The DLC event for Shadow of the Erdtree. Hey, Noble Frog. Why the 2 after the name? Because I am the second distortion. Okay, sorry. Sorry, today is like... Today has just been... Today has been a stressful day for me, chat. Alright, hold on. Sorry to hear that. That's okay. I mean, it's a good kind of stress, I guess. I just, all right, well, we have a Doom sponsor that we need to switch over to in a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I know we've barely been playing Night Rain. I like woke up today and then I don't know, man. I feel like I have no time to Night Rain. What did I say? Yeah, I meant Convergence mod. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm so cooked today, chat. All right, hold on. Okay. Anyways. Jesus Christ. No, it's just some of my Like I wasn't supposed to have any sponsors today, but then it somehow ended up that I have 2 sponsors today now. So it's just a little, I'm like struggling to figure out my stream schedule. I have another sponsor for Helldivers 2 later in the stream. All right. Yeah, normally I don't really like to do 2 sponsors on the same day, but it's just unfortunately the timing was kind of scuffed today. I mean, it's Doom and Helldivers, two great games to be sponsored by, so I can't complain, you know. All right, hold on. Let me just make sure I have everything set up. I'm gonna be kind of rusty at Doom now, man. I haven't played in a while. What's up, Papa? Hello. Dude, you know what I just realized? Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. No, we don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Are there chat? I never thought about it, but I guess you can get a chat bot for YouTube as well. Maybe? I don't know though, because the thing is, hold on, I need to double check something.